Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. In the previous episode, we bought this truck, the Mitsubishi Fuso Super Great 5. And it's a right-hand drive only truck right now. It is a Japanese truck. And we are currently in Ireland, in Dublin. And we will be taking a job towards Londonderry, or Derry. I know you guys told me something about this before, but I forgot. So you'll have to excuse me about that thing, about those facts that you shared with me before, right? One sec. That's good. All right, everything is good. SDK reload for the force feedback reset and the Logitech server. So we're hoping that it loads today. The job gets tracked today. Nice. Good. That's good enough. 12 speed. Can I adjust my wheel a bit? Is this adjustable? It is. That's perfect. Oh yeah, because we can see everything. This is the distance. It barely changes though. Okay, but I'm happy with that. So we can see the entire dashboard. And then the biggest GPS ever. The entire tablet is a GPS. And this is our trailer for today. Norfolk line. Very nicely designed, although it might not be the best fit for this region. I'm guessing that's somewhere in Norway, Scandinavia at least, but maybe it wouldn't be too far off to assume that they reach these parts of the world as well, right? Maybe. Let me have a look at that trailer. That looks super good, although I'm not really aligning myself very well. It is a Krone trailer. I'm not really sure which from which mod pack that's coming from, but it seems like something from Sissel's. Sissel's trailers have always been this very sleek looking trailers, top quality skins, and very nice looking models. Although I did download the new trailer pack, the SCS trailer version 2.1. And yeah, trailer cables aren't supported with this truck yet, so let's leave that be. But that one looks pretty good, right? That looks pretty good. So we'll be traveling 325 kilometers. Not really a long journey, but maybe we can take some detours along the way. That definitely we will explore. We'll be passing through Dublin. We'll be taking the M1, and we can pass through Lisburn. That might be fun to drive in. That bit of Dogbone interchange there. And I forgot already that we are driving on the left side. So we can drive through there. We can discover Lisburn. I hope that's enough to discover it. And then we can pass by. We can go around here. Yeah, take all the loops by Belfast. Man, these places sound so familiar because I'm watching Peaky Blinders. And then Derry. Derry, can we explore these first before we... Can I go pass through here? Wait. There. And then that one. Make a U-turn thing there. Yes, and then finally deliver it. So that goes to 379 kilometers. So a longer trip, right? Let's get going. So for today, I'll be sharing some updates from SCS. In case you haven't heard, they did a live stream over the weekend. Well, I can't remember exactly when it was, but it was last week. Either weekend or almost the weekend. And the timing was not very good for me. I was asleep then. So I wasn't really able to watch it. But thanks to Bricks at Home from the ProMods team, who shared the details with us over at the Discord server. And there is actually a Reddit thread a subreddit, how do you say, a subreddit thread with the summary of the different things that were discussed during the stream. So what they did was to update everybody on the different things that are coming up. SCS gave, I think it was like some kind of Q&A because it was a live stream. So I'm guessing people asked some questions, they answered what they could, and they gave some pretty interesting answers. Yeah, some new features coming up. And I shared this in a YouTube community post. You might have seen it if you were in your mobile and looking at YouTube, or if you were looking at the community post in my channel. So one of the features that I'm really looking forward to is the trailer ownership that's coming as of 1.32. So what that means is we'll be able to buy our own trailer and load stuff with it. Now, I'm not yet sure how deep that mechanic will go. If it's going to be as simple as buying a trailer and taking jobs with that same trailer. So it's actually much easier now to get. You can always have a matching truck and trailer. You know, the skins that are compatible with each other. You know, you don't have to take weird-looking trailers anymore, because you can buy your own and use that always for all the jobs. And that would be nice aesthetically, but I'm not sure if they would go deeper than that. I really hope they would, because the thing I'm really hoping for with that trailer ownership is the ability to do multi-drops. And wait a minute, can I take a photo here? It looks so nice here. I'm hoping the traffic light doesn't get in the way. We will see. Wow, it's loading so long. Yeah, what I'm really hoping for with trailer ownership is the ability for multi-drops, for taking multiple jobs. And Bricks at Home gave a few more details about that. Someone from SCS gave more details on that topic. Oh, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? Remove the blur. That looks magnificent. Yeah. I am a fan. Looking good. The post is not totally... How about that one? That one works too. We'll see. Good. So someone from SCS gave a few more details about that one. And is it just me, or did the traffic light reset? Because weren't we supposed to go already? Or maybe while we were taking photos it didn't pause, or no, it shouldn't happen. Maybe it was a bug. Sometimes the counters reset, the timers reset. So what I'm really looking forward is the trailer ownership, but on top of that, the multiple jobs, the ability to take multiple jobs. Because someone from SCS, I'm not sure who, gave the details that along with the trailer ownership, they changed the entire economy, economy of the game. That instead of you taking jobs with particular weights, I think the jobs will now take particular what was it? Instead of weight, it would be unit based. So I guess that would unlock the potential for taking multiple jobs. Like your trailer has the capacity of a certain units. I'm not sure what units they will use. And each job will count against that capacity. And as long as you have capacity, you can take multiple jobs, and you can do multiple drops essentially. So taking multiple jobs in one go, that would be amazing. Picking them up from different places and dropping them off in different places. And it's up to you to optimize the route, to decide if you're going to take the long way around, or if you can drop things and pick up things along the way. That would be perfect. Like, imagine this. Imagine our situation right now. We're passing through Belfast, right? We're passing through so many of these cities. If we could, and we're going through them anyway because we want to discover them. Imagine if you could actually take jobs there Like you're going there, you're not just passing through, you're actually picking up something and then dropping everything off in Delhi. Imagine how amazing that would be, right? That would be the ideal thing. That would be like the wow. That's really what I'm looking forward to, because that's just such an amazing feeling. That feels more real, and that feels really like a truck driver. So yes, I'm really looking forward to that one. That's my most awaited feature. Aside from that, and I did ask this as well in the community post, but if you didn't see it, let me know in the comments which feature you're looking forward to, alright? No, I'm going to make that. See? Perfect timing. Wait a minute, where are we? We're going, exiting here. Okay. Nice roundabout, this one. It's a bit confusing, as always, with the traffic lights, but I'll leave it there. And I am still driving on the left, right? Left side, correct? Left, right might be a bit confusing. And I think we should be moving straight here. Should be taking the M1. Yep, that's the M1. Nice signs. Beautiful. Okay, good, good. Now I think we can keep on moving. Really awesome, amazing, largest GPS ever. So yes, and I'm looking forward to all those features as well that they mentioned. New trucks. What else did they say? Euro Coach Simulator is still in progress. It's a priority, but not the top priority. But they have like can remember 4 people working on it. So it does seem promising. It will come eventually, and most probably as like a DLC. So yes, those are coming. So from your point of view, and different topic. Do you notice the beautiful sky from Foggy Weather 2.0? This is my favorite sky of all time. Some of you guys might know it. This is my favorite sky, because this just makes everything look scenic, no matter how plain or how clean the landscape looks. Everything just looks much better with this sky. Although that probably means it's also almost close to sunset. It's actually 8 p.m. Rip. And we cannot sleep, can we? Yeah, 8 hours, 53 minutes. We'll have to push through. So it's going to be a night drive, I think. That's fine, that's fine. We will make it work. Am I speeding? No, it's 90 kilometer speed limit here. Is that 90? That's a bit higher than 90. There we go, that's 90. So yes, let me know in the comments which feature you're looking forward to, and I'll try to remember to link the Discord, not Discord, the Reddit thread as well, where all the points and features coming up are listed. So like the summary of the stream. Yeah, so check it out and let me know in the comments which feature you're most looking forward to. For me, it's definitely trailer ownership and the multi-drops. I'm really hoping that gets implemented as of 1.32. Crossing my fingers. Alright, but yeah, that's the biggest news. Aside from that, what else? As you might have watched in the stream, Clumsy Trucking stream last Friday, I've started playing with YKS Turkey map. I enabled Romania Extended as well. It's not too bad. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, in some areas it's a bit. ProMods is still at a different level, but it's not that bad. And with the next gen textures, which actually is quite good at points. Especially Turkey. The Turkey map is so good. It's so scenic. So stay tuned for that. We'll be doing more streams with Turkey map. We'll be exploring more of that because it is a huge map. It is such a huge area. Guys, why is everyone slowing down? And yes, we will be able to explore more of Turkey for sure. Man, this looks so nice, huh? Such a nice drive here. Now this is ProMods level when it comes to even simple highways. Looks so full. Even the how do you call it, the center aisle is filled with the railings, vegetation, the curves on the road, the varying levels. Everything just looks so animated, if you get what I mean. And maybe I should merge in now, because I have no chance of overtaking anyway. I'm just hogging up the fast lane. Okay, maybe let's merge in here, if this guy will let us through. This car, thank you. And I think we're crossing over now from Republic of Ireland to Northern Ireland. Yeah, crossing back to the UK, where it is a miles country, miles per hour. Right, so yes, Turkey, very good. Romania extended, not too shabby. Romania extended I have not really streamed, but I did play a bit offline. I did some jobs offline to check it out, and it's not that bad. I like in particular the border entering Romania. That border looks so good. Maybe we'll check it out on stream as well, and maybe eventually we'll include it in the main profile. Well, we will have to see. We will have to see. Okay. Anyway, and the last update from my end on the trucking world is the Volvo F88 by XPS. It looks so nice. Looks so nice, feels so nice. Doesn't sound so nice though, in my opinion. I think the sounds could do a bit of improvement. But aside from that, it looks so good. And I'm not really sure how a real F88 sounds like, but I'm hoping it's a lot louder. I think the engine sounds don't work as well. A lot of people have been reporting that they don't have engine brake sounds. So I think that can be improved still, but overall it's such an amazing truck, and knowing that it was modeled from scratch by XPS, man, such an amazing thing. And together with the truck is an actual matching trailer, an old school trailer as well, which you can download from the same link, and it's also in the mods list. Check out the video description. So yes, all those things have been modeled by XPS. Looks so good. And imagine if you could have trailer ownership, you could always match your truck with your trailer. It would always be matching. F88 and the old trailer combined, beautiful. That would have been perfect. So I'm really hoping 1.32 comes with that. We will see. Now most probably the modders will have to update their trailers to make them compatible for this trailer ownership thing, but I'm sure the guys can handle that. Oh, rip. No. Okay, good. Look at that sunset. So nice. We will be exiting here. Alright. So that's the end of the news. Next we'll go to the Q&A portion of the episode. I really want to do more Q&As because the questions are piling up, and these are very interesting questions, but yeah, I wanted to share some news as well for you guys. So Q&A. Let's continue from Jay's questions. He had a couple of questions I started answering last episode, but we weren't able to finish everything. So let us continue off today with this one. He asks, wow, it's such a dark area. Scary. What turns you off about people in general? It's a good question. I guess I'm a very tolerable person, I would say. I don't really hate people so much. Like I'm very accommodating of different personalities, and I'm not easy to irritate. You know, I'm not easy to hate someone. If I hate someone, then that person is really hateful, I would say. I have a very tolerant personality because I try to be as open-minded as possible. Like, put myself in that other person's shoes, and most of the time I can get to understand why they're acting that way, and I can get to okay, I let him be. I don't understand his situation, so I cannot judge him, things like that. But I do have my limits, and personally, I guess my limit would be more on the personality of the person who is really boastful, you know. I mean, I hate it when people are so... I'm not sure if it's the same term, but in Filipino, it's directly translated to airy. Airy as in air, the air we breathe. If someone is airy, then they are very boastful. But I don't think that translates literally in English. But yeah, when a person is boastful and when they're the worst combination for me are the know-it-all types who are boastful. Because there are know-it-alls who are just quiet, and those guys just really like to learn about things and learn about stuff. But the worst combination for me are the know-it-alls and the ones who really like to boast, like, oh, I know this, oh, I know that, oh, and this, and that, and that. Because there is such a thing as for me, it's all about moderation. Not because you should brag, you know. That's my philosophy goes around something like that. So I'm not really a fan of boasting. I guess that's because my personality is more on the, I wouldn't say really humble, but less boastful side. I don't need to shout to the world that I know something. I mean, if someone needs help, then I will help. But I don't need to parade it around that I know more than you, or that I know this and know that and you don't. So I really get quickly irritated when people like that are around me, because I hate that kind of behavior for myself, and I also hate that kind of behavior when interacting with others. So many arrows here. Okay, turn left and then loop my way around. Yeah, that's the worst combination for me. Know-it-alls, boasting. I guess it kinda is automatic. If someone says you're a know-it-all, then probably that's because you're boasting about it. I mean, even if a person knows so much but they're quiet, then I don't think people will call them a know-it-all, right? Because they wouldn't really broadcast it. So maybe, yeah, know-it-alls are they get pretty irritating fast for me. Because yes, as I mentioned, don't really have to parade everything. And as you grow older, as you learn about things, as you get wiser, then people realize this more. And with echo, nice. As Scotsman would say, crap echo. Stop here. And yes, it's a thing that I get quickly irritated about, especially when I guess it's actually very common. I mean, it's not like it's not bad in the beginning, right? But there is such a thing as being too much, especially in my kind of videos where I try and explore many things that I do not know many things about, like trucking itself. I don't know a lot about trucking. I've been trucking virtually for more than 2 years, but realistically, I don't really know a lot about trucks. I learned everything I know about trucks through these simulators and through you guys. So thanks a lot for teaching me that. And on one end, I guess I learned so many things from know-it-alls. Lots of comments in the channel who teach me about stuff, and that's very good. But there is a certain way of telling something, of teaching someone something, without coming off as a how do you term it? I'm not sure what is the term. I'm hoping this is not a curse word, but if it is, You'll have to excuse me. There is such a thing as teaching someone without coming across as a jerk. You get what I mean? So there is a right way of teaching. And some people do it very well. Some people don't do it very well. And I have to, of course, because I have a YouTube channel, I have to learn how to interact with all types of people. And the know-it-alls in the second category who make you feel like you're really doing something wrong, and that you are so stupid that you don't know something. Those are the people that I really have to take deep breaths, try to put myself in their situation, try to understand them as much as possible before I comment. Because if I just comment right away, I might not say very good things. You know, it requires a bit of reflection before answering with those kind of people. But I'm really thankful for the community, that's why. Because most of you guys who are watching here, who are regulars, you're very kind. And even though I'm screwing up a lot, and even though I'm really clueless about some things, you teach me. And you teach me in a very friendly manner, you know. It's not like, it's not demeaning at all how you teach me. So I'm really thankful for you guys and your comments and your instructions. You know, it's very enjoyable learning about these things from you, and it's not degrading, because that's my point of view. And I'm veering off the topic here, but that's my point of view here. When someone doesn't know something that I know, I don't judge them for it, no matter how simple it seems. Like, I don't know, not knowing some famous band, or not knowing some famous movie or something like this, some famous game. I never judge them about it, because I'm sure there are things that are super obvious to that person that I don't know about. Yeah, because we all have different experiences. We have been exposed to different kinds of things, and for me to judge them based on that single thing, who am I to judge them as being stupid or being not knowing anything for that single thing that they don't know, when we have been exposed to so many different things in our lives. Yeah, we all have different experiences. Some of us know things more about this topic than others, and that's the beauty of it. That's why it's so nice to share experiences about each other, because that's how we learn. But yeah, I just do not see any justification in judging a person that way. Yes, I guess the initial reaction would be, how the heck would you not know about this? It's such a simple thing. Oh, I remember this. The traffic light behind the bushes. Sneaky traffic light. I guess, yeah, that would be the initial reaction. But before you speak out against that person, try to put yourself in his shoes. Like, maybe he has not been exposed to that kind of thing. Maybe he grew up in a different environment. Maybe that is not a thing in their country. Maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe it's I don't know, some kind of difference between you and him or her. And so before you comment and judge them for not knowing, think about that. And think about what they might know that you don't. And think about how you would feel if they said that about you. That's how I think most of the time, and that's why I almost never judge anyone by not knowing something. So when someone doesn't know something, no matter how basic it is, and if I know it, then I just teach them. Like, okay, you don't know this, then this is how it goes. That's the end of the statement. There is no like, how the heck would you not know such a thing? Like, how stupid can you get? Nope. And I guess that would be something that irritates me as well. People who are the opposite of that. Because you cannot really judge someone because you will not know what they've gone through different than you. That's my 2 cents. Those are my 2 cents. I'm not sure if you guys think the same about that. Anyway, so yes, that's one question down. Lots more to go, but I really wanted to answer that. Right, what is this? Moving to the right and going through the roundabout seems a bit weird, but I guess it makes sense because we are turning around. We are moving around, really. Going to the other side of the roundabout. So we do it like so. We veer off like this. And then we merge to the left as we go across here. Like so. I guess something like that, roughly. Right? So next question. What's the last sport you played? That is a very good question because I have no clue either. So he says, Jay says, we know you're not sporty, but still any indoor or outdoor game you played, and no, not computer games. Well, that narrows down things a bit. When was the last time I played something, a real sport? It's been a while, for sure. I mean, I don't do sports, but I do classes. I guess that's the sportiest I can get in the gym. Classes which are like, how do you say? Like air boxing, you know, kickboxing classes. And weightlifting classes, things like that. Even dancing classes I go to with Mrs. Clumsy. And I started enjoying them. They don't burn so much, but you know, they kind of let you loose off a little, you know, not to be too stiff about life. Enjoy it a bit. Nothing's bad about dancing. And those classes are very nice. That's as sporty as I can get. Yeah, I don't really get that sporty. And thankfully the skies are not too dark. But if I really were to try and dig what's the last sport I tried and I played, I probably played, I'm sure I played something during when I was at school, during my grade school days, or was it high school? I can't remember. I played a bit of football, that's soccer for you American folks, and basketball and volleyball. I was not any good at them, but I was required to play because they were part of the grades, the physical education class. So I had no choice. And as I mentioned that the lights were pretty bright, they have started coming down. So yes, I was let me turn off my bright high beams. No, maybe not. Too dark. Slow down a little. Maybe I'll just glide through until we get to the roundabout. Something just occurred to me. If multi-jobs are implemented, I guess the screen here would be quite complicated, huh? Because right now you can only show one job. How would you show every single job with their specific timers? And each job having specific timers, different destinations and whatnot, that would get quite complicated, huh? I guess this screen wouldn't be enough anymore. Not sure. But I'm sure they'll think of something in the UI, how to improve the user interface. Alright. But yes, I played those sports. During college, I played volleyball, swimming, but I was super sucky at them. Like in volleyball, I could not even I guess my maximum would be, I don't know, 5 or 10 volleys. You know how you can like keep up the ball by yourself? You just keep hitting it and keep it on the air and hit it every time it goes down. I can only do that up to 5 or 10 times something. And the other folks in the class were like doing it, I don't know, 100 plus. I was super sucky at it. Somehow I passed though. It probably is thanks to very nice people, very nice teachers who are very forgiving about that kind of thing. But yes, I think I only played sports at school. When I got out, I knew that I was not cut out for them, so I never played again. That's the end of the line for me. I guess swimming is something I can be good at. Swimming, running could be things that I can be. I have a chance, I have a fighting chance because they're more about fitness and they're less about hand and eye coordination. They're more about being physically fit and and less about reaction time and more about endurance or being fast as fast as possible, so I can have a fighting chance with that. But yeah, the things that require reflexes and hand and eye coordination, not really going to work for me. As clumsy as it can get about that, hence the name. Even like billiards, which is not really physically demanding, because it's not my, I don't have a problem with physically demanding sports. It's more on the coordination. Yeah, that's why I can go to the gym no problem. But yeah, just don't ask me to react fast or catch something. That will not work for me. So yes, that's the best answer I can give about the sport I played. Esports though is a different thing. Esports, but that is a different item. That is a different topic. Oh, we're almost here. That was quick. Right, so thank you for the questions, Jay. And I know you have a lot more lined up in the questions channel, so I'll get to them soon, next time. We do have one question from Shashlik King, aka Ultimate Simulation. And do you know how to play any instrument? And I answered this before, but that was way back when I answered this. And Jay knows about it. So I do play the guitar, or I did play the guitar. I used to, I tried learning about keyboard, you know, piano, keyboard stuff. I do know some things about it, very basic things, but I didn't continue playing. So I don't think you can classify me as knowing how to play the piano. Slow down here. Yeah, almost at Dairy Queen. Oh, that's a different dairy. So yeah, I do play the guitar, or I did play the guitar. I don't have a guitar here anymore. It's been a while since I played, but I'm sure I can still know how to play. I don't really forget about that kind of thing. Although for sure I would be rusty and I would need a lot more practice, but yeah, I think I can manage it. Scania dealer, nice. And my playing the guitar is a bit informal though. I didn't really study it in class and don't really know how to read. Like I learned like reading the music sheet. Is that how you call it? I even forgot what it's called. Op. Can you see the aisle there? Very strange layout here. I'm not sure if I'm on a shoulder or if... yeah, I'm not sure. No clue. And I went on the wrong exit, so we'll have to go all the way around. My bad. find the right exit. It is not this one. Should be the other one. Right, this one I think. Yeah, it's this one. There we go. So when I learned about the guitar, it was during high school, I believe. Yeah, because of my friends. So, my bad. The guitar was a very famous instrument before because it was... Forgot to look. It was so easy to play. So it was so easy to carry. And you're like a cool guy when you're one of those people who have their guitars on their backs. Yeah, put on the case and stuff like that. So it's a very cool thing to do before. So I got into it. I liked it. But I mean, I'm not bad, I guess. I'm not good either though. How the heck do we turn around here? I guess we'll have to do it a bit illegally. Do not go near me, please. Is that right? Bad plan. Very bad plan. Good thing for those hazards. But I think it will not be enough. We'll be hitting this guy. Or maybe we can still avoid it. We'll see. Because there is no U-turn slot. Climb the curb as much as you can, but don't hit that car. Ooh, that's close. That is super close. I think I'm going to hit him. That's fine. He'll live with it. Okay, he's backing off. That's good. Rip sign. Clumsy trucking. There you go. But at least the sign is still a bit alive. Although I don't think it will be for long. Rip. Wasn't me. Wasn't me, officer. Wasn't me. Just passing through. Thank you. Most illegal U-turn ever. Well, it wasn't exactly a U-turn. But you get what I mean. So yeah, when I learned about the guitar, it was informal. I didn't have classes about it. I don't know how to read sheet music. I only learned about it a few years later when I was trying to learn the piano. But with the guitar, I usually learned with tabs and chords. But yeah, don't ask me to read sheet music. And usually I don't really finish the song. You know, I wasn't like a traditional kind of guitar player. I would only play the fun parts, like the lead, the exciting parts of the song. But I don't really like, didn't really like finishing the song. And I was not singing with it so much. I was more like fiddling with the guitar more, plucking at it and stuff like that. The cool parts. But yeah. Sometimes I still want to play. Maybe eventually I'll buy like a cheap guitar and start playing again. Would be nice to finally finish some songs. There is some satisfaction when you get to play a song, sing it, and finish it, rather than just sticking to the cool parts. But that was, I guess, the kid inside me before. Always wanted to do the cool things and not finish things. Good. I think that's good. And we should be here. Was it Freya we'll be delivering to? Yes, it is. So should be that one. Very clear logo. Nice. Did I climb that curb again? I think I climbed it. entrance should be here. Parking is there. Okay, good. Let me slow down here. I'm not sure how to check the distance against that side. Oh, nice one. Look at that. Because we have a window behind, I can actually look at that and see if I'm close or not. Cool. Right, nice. And now I make a U-turn. I hope I don't hit anyone else. And we straighten out the trailer and then we reverse. And that should be that. Kinda-ish. It's a bit dark though. That's the thing. And my trailers don't really have lights. That's bad. Yeah, very, very minimal lights. So let's work like this. But yes, the guitar is what I mainly know how to play. Thank you for that question. And yes, we'll continue Q&A on the next episode. But for now, I think we should focus on the parking. Because my trailer is dancing all around because I can hardly see it. I think this angle is not too bad though. I think I can straighten my trailer here. Although, to be honest, it's quite hard to see if my trailer is straight at all. I think it is, but maybe not so much. Where the heck is it? I think I'm not straight up. There you go. And then straighten it out. Is it just me or is it really hard to see? That's what you get when parking at night in very shady establishments. Please accept that. Don't think it will. I'll have to adjust a bit. About that one. That looks good, right? Isn't it? Okay, let's do it one more time. Man, that's hard. Cannot even see the light. There you go. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try, and I'll try to play this first-person mode so we can get to understand it more. Okay, I think that is a bit too much. Okay, take it slow. That looks good, I think. These buildings should really light themselves up better. Just a little bit more. That looks even, Steven. Come on. Ding, thank you. And detach. Let's see how we did. Excellent. 8K, simple job. Not too shabby. Let me have a look how our stats are. Okay, it did get logged, thankfully. 383 kilometers. Oh, look at that. Fuel consumption is 30.94 liters per 100 kms. And damage is 0.07. Not too shabby. I like this truck. Very economical. Perfect for a simple work truck. Yeah? Very dark in here, man. Anyway, I'm going to sleep and I'll catch you guys in the next episode, right? Thank you for trucking with me. Thank you for listening. And hope you enjoyed that one. If you have any comments, let me know. Hit it up in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, and share with your friends if you did enjoy this video. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Clumsy Trucking, and bye-bye. And yes, don't forget to check out the Patreon at the link in the video description. If you are interested in supporting the channel for as low as $1 a month, you get some nice perks, and you contribute a lot to the future of this community. Very dramatic, right? Anyway, thank you. Have a nice day. Catch you in the next one. Clumsy Trucking, and bye-bye.